Hey guys, what's going on? Jebb here, and today is a very special day indeed for the YouTube channel because today is the day that we return. If you guys are a fan of the channel, then you probably saw this video that I posted on the, the 3rd of May, titled I'm Stopping YouTube. Let's see, it was indeed the 3rd of May, titled I'm Stopping YouTube, period, for dramatization. And in that video, I spoke about how I was going to be gone for a little over 2 weeks and that I'd be returning on Monday, the 21st of May of 2018. Well, guys, today, if you check the date, is the 21st of May, 2018, and I think I'm returning. I think I'm here. I think you guys can tell because I've made the video and we're returning to the daily uploads because, guys, the channel grew a lot during the times that I was doing the daily uploads, and also you guys got a lot of good content out of the times that we were doing the daily uploads, and I also got a lot of really nice comments that I could read during the daily uploads. So we're going to be returning to a video a day format. But we'll be talking about the channel later on. The first thing I want to do before I get into where the channel is going and what I did over those 2 weeks is I want to go and I want to give my appreciation to some of the people that really just hit it out of the park on this video. And if any of you guys are watching, that I'm going to read your comments here in a second. If any of you guys are watching, drop a comment again because you guys are amazing. I want to thank all of you. I cannot express in words how thankful I am for the response to this video, because if you're in the Discord server also, if you saw this video, if you saw what I said, you will have remembered, well, you might remember that I was expecting to get a lot of hate on this video, and I got precisely the opposite. I'm going to read a couple of the comments here, and then we're going to get on to what I did over those 2 weeks and where the channel is going to be going. I think I said that a second ago, so let's get right into it. B. Rycam, excuse me if I'm butchering that, excuse me if I butcher any of these words, any of these names, says, "Don't burn out, brother, you're one of my favorites." Well, clearly you don't know too many people in the cryptocurrency YouTube space, but thank you so very much for the sentiment. Thor Satiraset says, "I'm surprised that your channel doesn't have 30 to 40,000 subscribers by now. You're one of the best crypto YouTuber, singular." Thank you so much. That really means a lot to me. It really, really does. I think I responded to this with, let's see. Thank you so much, exclamation point, because I really do want to thank you guys. I think I said this earlier, I make the videos, it's not for the money because YouTube still hasn't monetized me after all this time. I make these YouTube videos because I love the community that we're building in the Discord server, and I love reading the comments. That's a really big reason why I do this. Now, there is money involved, and there will be in the future anyway, but I do it. I get so much satisfaction out of reading the comments. Let's read a few more. Dwayne Cunningham says, "I was all ready to encourage you." Oh, well, I still will. We love your content. I appreciate it. I look forward to your content. Thank you for doing what you do. Good luck with your direction and plans. Thank you so much, Dwayne Cunningham. Shout out to every single one of these people that commented on this video, and shout out to you if you didn't comment, but you were thinking something like this. I can't express in words how thankful I am for all of this response, all of this great positive response, because I honestly was expecting quite the opposite. I guess I misjudged my own subscriber base, and I apologize for that. But let's get to what I did over those 2 weeks. Let's come back here. I did a lot of things over those 2 weeks, and guys, I learned a lot. I learned a lot over these 2 weeks. I think I said in one of the pinned comments down here that I was going to do a lot. I said I plan to learn more, accomplish more, and form more good habits in these 2 weeks than I have in the last several years, and I think I've achieved that. Probably because I didn't do it, not because I did a lot during the last 2 weeks, but because I didn't do a lot during the last couple of years. But I think I did. I think I was very productive over these 2 weeks. The first thing I want to talk about is my environment. Now, guys, there wasn't anything wrong with my environment per se, but I've learned a lot about psychology, because psychology is the governing force that statistically anyway governs a lot of things that happen in our world, whether it be with math psychology that you need to understand. With Bitcoin and cryptocurrency, you need to have a good understanding of math psychology to understand markets. You need to have a good understanding of psychology for a lot of things in the world so that you can read people, so that you can read situations. And one thing that's very important in psychology is your environment. Now, this isn't now, I'm not precisely quoting any scientific text here, but one thing that I've noticed from experience, and I've noticed from a lot of people that talk about this, I'm not specifically talking about the science of psychology here, is that your environment plays a big role on you. Now, I'm sure you may have heard the saying, you're the sum of the 5 closest people to you, or the 5 biggest influences on you. Your personality is the sum of the 5 biggest influences on you. I would postulate that extends to your environment as well. You are the sum of your environment, and if your environment is not orderly and organized and set up properly, that's my dog trying to get in my room. Hang on a second, Jackie, I'm recording a video. If your environment is not organized, if your environment is not set up well, if your environment is not conducive to being productive, then you're not going to be very, very productive. that's my opinion anyway, you're not going to be very, very productive. So I did a lot of organization of my environment. I did a lot of straightening up. I really got all my crap in order over the last couple of weeks, and I still have a lot to do, but I've done a lot. Anyway, your environment does affect you psychologically. I have noticed that anyway. It plays a big role on that. So if you guys, if you take anything away from this video, then the first thing I can tell you is what Dr. Jordan Peterson says, and I'm not going to comment on his politics, but there's a quote that he said that I really, really enjoy. And that quote goes something like, if you can't even clean up your own room, then who the hell are you to give advice to the rest of the world? And I think that quote rings very, very true. So before you go out and try changing the rest of the world, get your own shit in order so that you can actually be in a position to critique others who haven't. And I can't be in a position to give you guys ideas if I don't have myself in order. So that's part of the reason why I took these 2 weeks off. Another thing that I've done over the last 2 weeks is I've done a lot of research into cryptocurrency, and I've also planned a lot for the future. I've planned a lot for the future, both economically, financially rather, and also, of course, for the YouTube channel. Let's jump into some of those plans. Some things I'm going to be doing for the YouTube channel in the future. Now, I'm not going to put all my cards on the table just yet, but a couple of things that we're going to be doing on the channel is I am, like I said earlier, going to be returning to a video a day format, because I think I also said this earlier, you guys got a lot of value out of that, and also the channel grew very, very well in those days where I was doing a video a day. And I think that definitely I think that was definitely very good for the channel. Let me make sure I'm recording. I am. Because there's a lot of things behind the scenes that you guys don't see. Like, for instance, I already recorded about half of this video once, and then I realized that my microphone was muted. So that kind of sucks, but that happens. But I'm going to be returning to a video a day. I may make a course. Now, I want you guys to tell me what you would think about a course in the comments down below. The course would probably be somewhere between the $300 to $500 price point. It would most certainly be worth that. It would be more of a fundamentals course. It would be more teaching you the basics about cryptocurrencies. Now, it would also be teaching you some of the much more advanced things, but it would be tailored towards a person that is just getting into cryptocurrency and then advancing them up to somewhere where they can competently trade and invest in cryptocurrencies. Tell me if you guys would be interested in that. The thing I like about courses is that, yes, you can find the information in courses. You can find most of it online. But the thing about courses is that you're not paying for the information. You're paying for the organization of those courses. So tell me what you guys would think about that. Now, I know I wasn't vague enough for you to tell me whether or not you would buy it, but tell me what you guys think about that in comments down below. Also, I'm not doing it on this video because I have a lot of other things to get done for this video first, but I am going to be editing videos from here on out. That should start tomorrow. I'm going to be making some lower thirds animations that will have links to the Discord server, my Twitter, and my Instagram, all of which you can follow and join in the description down below. I highly recommend you join the Discord server. We have a very good community going on there. I'm probably also going to be putting music in the background, intros, outros, all that stuff. Probably webcam. Tell me if you guys would like to see a face reveal for 5,000 subscribers. I'm still debating it, so I'm not going to promise it. But I'm thinking face reveal for 5,000 subscribers. I probably shouldn't have put that thought in a video, but I'm going to say it anyway. I'm thinking 5,000 subscribers face reveal. I think so. Also, another thing is that my microphone, I think I've tweaked the settings enough, and I think I've moved my computer around enough that you guys shouldn't really be able to hear my loud computer anymore. I'm going to be buying a new computer soon anyway, so it's not going to be a big deal. But anyway, guys, that's most of what I wanted to talk about today. I wanted to thank you guys so much for the outpouring of support that we saw in this video. It was absolutely incredible. Because, guys, we're going to start going ham again. We're going to do a video a day, probably more than a video a day. I'm not going to explain that too much just yet, but you'll see what I mean in the future. And the last time I really was making videos consistently was back here in mid-April. It's mid-May now. It's been almost a month since I've done consistent YouTube content, and I am so ready to go again. So like I said, I want to thank each and every one of you for sticking around, and I want to thank each and every one of you for watching, and hopefully you'll subscribe and watch tomorrow's video because, guys, like I said, we're doing daily videos again. Thank you all for watching, and I will see you tomorrow. Peace.